Hello, dear subscribers and new visitors. Welcome to Pure Delicious. Start by grating one small onion, or half of a medium one, on the large holes of a box grater. You'll want about 1/3 of a cup. Finally, grate for cloves of garlic. I already have mine prepped. Add half of it straight into the bowl and set the other half aside for the sauce. Chop about half a bunch of fresh parsley finely until you've got about half a cup. I had to chop a little extra to get a full half cup of parsley. In this video, we're making tender, juicy chicken meatballs smothered in a creamy lemon pepper sauce. It's ready in under 30 minutes and guaranteed to delight your taste buds. Set aside a tablespoon for garnish and add the rest right into the bowl. Add half a cup of plain fine breadcrumbs, or 2/3 of a cup if you're going with chunky panko. You'll need a tablespoon plus a teaspoon of lemon pepper seasoning that already has salt. Add a tablespoon of it to the meatball mixture and set aside the remaining teaspoon for the sauce later. Kosher salt, a half teaspoon. Pour in a 1/4 cup of whole milk. It helps keep the meatballs nice and tender. Crack in 1 large egg. It helps bind everything together so your meatballs hold their shape. Stir until the breadcrumbs are evenly moistened. A huge thank you to everyone who's joined the channel. Our food community is growing every day, and I'm so grateful you're here. Now add 1.5 pounds of ground chicken, about 680 grams, right into the bowl. Gently mix everything together until it's evenly combined. Be careful not to overmix. Too much stirring can make your meatballs tough. I'm using a mix of white and dark ground chicken. It adds extra flavor and keeps the meatballs nice and juicy. And if you prefer, you could swap in ground turkey instead. Grease a parchment-lined baking sheet with a little oil or cooking spray. Scoop the mixture into roughly 2 tablespoon portions. You should get about 30 meatballs. Roll between damp or lightly greased hands with a bit of oil to make it even easier, until you have smooth, uniform balls. I found out that most of my viewers are watching from the US, Canada, and Australia. I'm always excited to know, where are you watching from? Preheat your oven to 425 degrees Fahrenheit or 220 degrees Celsius. Place the baking sheet in the upper third of the oven. Bake the meatballs until cooked through, roughly 12 to 15 minutes. Insert an instant read thermometer in the center of a meatball. It should register at least 165 degrees Fahrenheit. But if you don't have a thermometer, just cut one open. The inside should be fully cooked. While the meatballs are baking, let's get started on the sauce. Melt 2 tablespoons butter in an oven-safe pan over medium heat. If you're as excited about these meatballs as I am, give this video a like and share it with your fellow food lover. Your support truly means a lot. Thank you. Now, stir in the reserved garlic. Be careful with the garlic, it cooks quickly and can turn bitter if burned. Add 2 tablespoons all-purpose flour. Cook, stirring constantly, for 1 minute to cook off the raw taste. Slowly pour in 3/4 of a cup of whole milk. Add in small splashes while stirring continuously. This keeps the sauce silky and lump-free. The meatballs can be prepared and refrigerated raw or baked for up to 2 days in advance, or frozen in a single layer for up to 3 months. Thaw overnight in the refrigerator before continuing with the recipe. Now, gradually whisk in 1¼ cups of low-sodium chicken broth. Leftovers can be refrigerated in an airtight container for up to 4 days. Add a splash of milk or broth to thin the sauce out when reheating. Sprinkle in the remaining 1 teaspoon of lemon pepper seasoning. Bring the sauce to a gentle simmer, whisking occasionally. Let it cook until thickens and lightly coats the back of a spoon, about 3 to 5 minutes. The meatballs are out of the oven. They are also great on their own. My son actually prefers them without the sauce, so I'll set a few aside for him. Transfer them to the pan and spread into an even layer. I'm trying to get some of the yummy sauce on them to keep them moist. Transfer the pan to the oven and bake until the meatballs are lightly browned on top, about 10 minutes. If the meatballs are not browned after 10 minutes, turn on the broiler and brown for 2 to 3 minutes. Sprinkle minced parsley on top to add a pop of color and a fresh burst of flavor. And here it is, creamy, flavorful, and ready in under 30 minutes. These meatballs are a dinner winner. You can serve them with whatever you like. I usually serve them with pasta, cooked egg noodles, mashed potatoes, steamed rice, or even some crusty bread. I hope you give this recipe a try and make it your new weeknight favorite. If you've watched this far, it means you loved the recipe. So go ahead and subscribe for more easy and delicious meals like this. So tender, they practically melt in your mouth. I'm sending you so much love. Take care.